that fit in your voice as well? Like, feel comfortable? Cool.
I see it is going well with beats. Like,
yeah, same. Yeah.
You make sure you might want to voice over this.
Yeah.
Because this is good stuff. My name is Sathiaseelan. I'm a music producer and songwriter based in Melbourne. I'm here today to teach the art of songwriting and production to some amazing young people. Hopefully we just get a really awesome song out of it, and they also all learn something in the process.
Feeling like there's no way out.
Music helps me express how I feel about the world. It's a process of like reflection and introspection a lot of the times. Yeah. A program like this is really great because you've got the space, you've got the resources, you've got people from a similar background as you as well and have more similar experiences, so easier to relate with and makes a deeper connection sometimes for creativity.
Click. My name's Simon Orba. I'm, say, a video storyteller. What has really stood out to me is how intelligent everyone is. Hearing people's stories are important. It's a way to connect with community, connect with culture, connect with politics.
I think a lot of people from like diverse backgrounds feel like they need to conform and they need to fit themselves or their art in a certain kind of trope in order to be accepted. But in a program like this, where the facilitators also come from diverse backgrounds, when they're showing their art, it's kind of showing the young people that it's okay to just be yourself and your story is actually really, really valuable.
I'm Nabila and I am one of the facilitators of the theatre workshop. Today we're doing the writing workshop, so I'm teaching the participants to write monologues, and we're constructing them around the theme of belonging, and each performer has picked a specific theme related to belonging to talk about. So then we're going to work on creating their characters and fictionalizing their experiences, which is a really important part of drama.
What I'm hoping to share in my final presentation is potentially a perspective which can be quite controversial, as well as something that some people resonate with, because it deals with belonging.
Having a space where we can talk to people who know what we're talking about, who've experienced what we've experienced, is very, very important. It is empowering to be among people who share our same knowledge. I've come from a space where we didn't have these opportunities, and it was a very lonely space to be in. The fact that we're able to create these spaces now for people is very good, very empowering.
Welcome everyone, we are so thrilled to be hosting you all here today at Cinespace and Sexy Presents About Us, For You, a festival of stories in collaboration with Brimbank FReeZa's Half-Baked Open Mic. Woo!
Storytelling is the thread that connects us all, from our pasts to our futures. It is how we share memories and experiences and create meaningful relationships. It is how we belong. Without stories, well, we can't even imagine what that world will be now.
Music creates connection, in my opinion. Everything you listen to comes back to connection, especially coming from a diverse background. It kind of connects you to other people who you may not know but have gone through similar things that you have, and gives you a sense of community.
It's always been a dream to come make music and sell stories in Australia. Stories behind the songs that we made, it's pretty personal as well, and it goes back from fitting in. The other one was Skylar's personal reasons, and I hope you guys enjoy it.
I'm a big fan of emotional music and emotional storytelling. I see music as a way of sharing expressions and emotions. When you feel the music, that's how you know that's a good song.
Next up, we will be watching the works created through the video making workshop, which focused on the collaborative process to capture people's stories on camera.
You don't have to think too much about it. Programs like this, they're meant to support people like you, so just go for it, because you never know where it takes you anyway.
It's really like about expressing myself, but for others, I guess I really want to touch on some emotions or like be able to reflect on some things that we all experience collectively.
我从中国辽宁来到我的白菜、土豆、蓝莓。
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Make some noise for your comic.
My first memories when I opened the drive-through Flores in Lygon Street, and it was something, a new idea in the market, and customers was coming from every corner of the...
All you really need to do to be successful, to never feel scared or anxious, is to say it like a frat boy. Now this all makes sense.
It really is so isolating that it becomes a persistent little worm in my brain, reminding me that I am seen as an other in this country.
I was shocked. He defended me. Alec defended me. No one has ever defended me like that before.
What's really exciting is about recognizing that even though we are people of color, that we're not monolithic, that we all have different points of view, that we all have different stories to tell, and each one of us has a unique story that deserves telling. Like Pranti said in her opening, without our stories, without seeing ourselves reflected on the screen, we miss something integral about the lives that we lead. If we can't see our lives reflected in our art, in our cinemas, in our books, then somehow we're all diminished by it. This is an opportunity for us to claim the space and to make sure that we're seen and known.
You could say that storytelling is sexy.
Storytelling is very sexy.